My name is Gemma's Journey Grace. I walk this world at my own pace. I see the colors others miss. I've got a heart you can't dismiss. Some days are loud, some days are bright, but every step I take is mine. I shine my truth in every space. This is Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. You might not see what's in my mind, but there's a world of stars behind. I feel the music in the air, I feel the love that's always there. My story's written in my way, no rules to how I shine today. I'm on a path I'm meant to chase. Call me Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. Every challenge, every fight, I keep on moving toward the light. My heart is steady, my dream is clear. I'm not alone, I'm still right here. I live with autism, and that's my power. I grow more fearless every hour. I'm writing my story line by line. This journey's tough, but it's all mine. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. I'm Gemma's Journey. I am great.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Friday morning, afternoon or evening across the world we may be at. I hope you're all doing well and getting sorted and prepped for Christmas. And today's video is going to be about autism, socialisation and masking, trying to fit in during the Christmas holidays. This is a topic that I know a lot of autistic and neurodivergent people would experience during this Christmas holiday season, Christmas holiday period, while they are celebrating with friends, family, work colleagues, loved ones, friends, and etc. And as someone who is autistic and neurodivergent, I want to talk about it because I feel it's important. I feel that people don't often know the implications of the Christmas holidays, how it can affect someone who is neurodivergent or autistic or disabled or anyone that has mental health issues. I feel that it's important to discuss this because it's something that I've experienced my own self, and being a autistic neurodivergent woman, it's something that I continue to experience through the Christmas holidays and the New Year holidays. So I want to talk about it. So lately there's been a lot of change with regards to my Christmas setup. My dad is going away on holiday for 3 weeks and 2 days, and I'm therefore going elsewhere for Christmas. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to other places and trying to socialise and to make sure that I am socially appropriate, socially dressed, appropriately dressed, and that I don't say things that could come across potentially rude or blunt, or say things that could potentially come across as upsetting or not on the topic of what's being talked about. A lot of autistic people like me will struggle to join in with the social conversation and what is being talked about around the Christmas dinner table, or when you're on the sofa or couch talking to your family, friends or loved ones that you're spending time with during this holiday period. It can be very, very overwhelming for a lot of people who are neurodivergent or autistic. It can be really sensory provoking, anxiety provoking, and for me it can cause a thing of feeling really awkward and not knowing what to say or what to do. But again, I do have coping strategies in my way to help support myself and guide myself. I think a lot of people don't realise how to support us, whether it's giving us time to process the information and the answers to the questions, or just to give us the right timing to say what we want when we need to say it without hesitation. Also, there's a lot of sensory and auditory information during the Christmas holidays to take in, because again, you've got the talking to other friends, family or loved ones, you've got about picking food, picking desserts, you've got sitting around the table making jokes or sarcasm, which a lot of us struggle with. It can be really difficult to know when to join in with the discussion and when not to join in with the discussion, or if your family like to play board games or things like that, it can be difficult when knowing how to join in with the games or what to say, or how to explain the situation to people. And for me, I'm quite lucky. My family are very, very good with me about it, because they know that I have learnt social strategies to put in my place to help me. But again, it can be still really sensory overwhelming when you've got visitors coming round and you've got presents being dropped off, and then you're expected to socialise and talk and function and look good and communicate well. And it's really, it can be really stressful and really anxiety provoking, because sometimes you just want to switch off, sometimes you don't want to be part of it, and sometimes you just have to put that social mask on just to say that you are socially being part of it, you are socially being appropriate, and you are trying to fit in a social situation that isn't made for us, or an event that isn't made for us, because a lot of autistic and neurodivergent people are struggling around this time of year, because it's really overwhelming to be in a situation that's not built for us, and we have to be on our best behaviour, and we have to be known to talking about things and being seen as being socially interactive. And again, we need to realise that autistic and neurodivergent people can really struggle with this type of social situation, whether it's being expected to function all the time through all part of the Christmas holidays, or if we can have a break and then come back to interacting when we're ready. But again, it can be something that is often taken for granted, like, oh, well, you don't look like you're struggling, you're so social, and you chat well, and you look good, and you've dressed well, and you look like you're not overwhelmed or anxious, or that you're struggling. And that's because we mask until we can't mask anymore, because a lot of us are having to fit in, a lot of us are having to socially interact with people we don't want to interact with. Sometimes we're interacting with people that we want to interact with, but we don't know the appropriate way to answer the question, or to interact, or when to dive into the discussion, or when to say hello to the nana, the granddad, the uncle, the cousin, the nephew, the niece, or anyone that is coming around in the immediate house that you are at, or the place where you may be at for Christmas holidays. It can be something that I've had to learn to adjust to over the years. I've learned to socially interact and to socially talk to people. I've learned where to join in a discussion, where not to join in. I've learned where to, start up a talk and where not to. I try to keep my my passions to a minimum when it comes to kind of the Christmas holidays, because obviously not everyone's going to want to talk about my autism journey or things that I've been up to. Obviously, yes, I ask questions, but I have to learn to take turns and talk about other things and talk about other people. Again, that can be really difficult when you're not used to talking to big groups of people, or you're not used to having to interact about their job, their world, what they're doing for Christmas, what food they're having, what films they're watching. It can be really overwhelming trying to keep a discussion that you're not 100% have your heart in, and it can be really, really hard to push yourself through that, to socially be seen as interacting and being part of it. But again, a lot of people go, oh, well, you'll be fine, just 5 minutes, just 10 minutes, you'll be fine. No, because we are sensory and anxiety overwhelmed. We are overstimulated. We are overwhelmed with the crowd, the noise, the smell of people. It can be things that really trigger our autism to shut down, and it is something that I really do struggle with, and it's something that I've learned over the years to control better, but it's something that I do still struggle with. It's something that I will forever have to put strategies in my way to help myself, and Christmas holidays are just one of them sensory stimulating times where I have to, learn to effectively communicate better, and I have to be seen as, being able to be appropriate and be part of something and eat the dinner. And yeah, of course, I love it. I love being social. I'm not being against being social anyway, but being social, being autistic, being neurodivergent takes its toll. Being in a different house and around different people can be really, really difficult for me to keep up with the social functioning face and the I'm fine face when I'm actually not, and I'm feeling really overwhelmed, wanting to shut down and disappear, but I can't due to the people who want to see me and want to spend time with me. And again, it's about giving us time, giving us some breathing space, not overwhelming us with too much questions or statements and expecting us to join in with things we don't know about. So it's just something that I've learned to take on board myself over the years. But please, if you've got autistic or neurodivergent people in your life that you're going to be interacting with during this Christmas holiday period, please don't expect them to be fully engaged with you. Please let them have time to themselves. Let them decompress. Let them self-stimulate. If they have to go out for a walk or something, let them. Just make sure that they are safe and not put themselves in danger. But, just please be careful of the demands you put on us during this Christmas holiday time, because the demands will end up being too much, and it will just end up being a emotional meltdown and physical meltdown, and meltdowns are common in autism, as a lot of you guys know. And I just want to talk about this topic because it's something that I experience, and it can cause really people to feel ill. Sometimes for me, I can feel really panicky and sick, nauseous, and I often escape to get home, or I disappear to have 5-10 minutes of music time or to watch a YouTube video or such. So just please be a bit more considerate and understanding, and give a bit more grace and patience during this Christmas holiday period. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.